The Code of the Cosmos, Fibonacci and the Golden Ratio. We begin our journey today not in a distant nebula or on the surface of a faraway world, but in the quiet elegance of a sequence of numbers, seemingly simple, almost childlike at first glance. 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13. This is the Fibonacci sequence, an ancient rhythm, echoing through the structure of pinecones, the whirls of hurricanes, and the spirals of galaxies. It is a pattern as old as time, yet as new as a blooming sunflower. The numbers that build the world. In the 13th century, a man named Leonardo of Pisa, whom we now call Fibonacci, wrote of rabbits and mathematics. His curiosity led him to a peculiar recursive formula. Each number is the sum of the two before it. Fn equals Fn minus 1 plus Fn minus 2. But this innocent equation did more than count hypothetical rabbits. It opened a door into one of the universe's most profound architectures of growth. As the numbers climb, their ratios approach a particular constant, an irrational number that appears again and again in art, in nature, in the cosmos itself. It is called the Golden Ratio, symbolized by the Greek letter phi. Phi equals 1.618033988749894. Phi is not just a number. It is the language of proportion and balance. It is the silent symmetry of the natural world. The golden spiral. Geometry in motion. When we lay the Fibonacci numbers into squares, one by one, like stepping stones, and arc a curve through them, we trace the golden spiral, a logarithmic spiral that grows but never changes its shape. This spiral is not mere decoration. It is a blueprint of life. It appears in the growth of shells, the twisting arms of spiral galaxies, the structure of DNA. It governs the angle of leaves on a stem so that each can catch sunlight without shading the other. Why does nature love this pattern? Because it is efficient. Because it is balanced. Because it works. The golden spiral is a dance between expansion and order. It represents growth that preserves harmony, a reminder that complexity can arise from the simplest of rules. From petals to planets. Walk into a garden. Count the petals of a daisy. You'll often find 34, 55, or 89 petals, all Fibonacci numbers. Slice open an apple, and the seeds form a five-pointed star. Look at the florets of a sunflower, spiraling out in opposite directions, 34 clockwise, 55 counterclockwise. Why do these numbers persist? Because the golden ratio, and the Fibonacci sequence that shadows it, offer the best solution to one of life's quiet problems: how to grow without wasting space. Nature, it seems, is a geometer. The aesthetics of infinity. The golden ratio has fascinated artists and architects for millennia. The Parthenon. Da Vinci's Vitruvian Man. The spiral towers of the minarets, the measured beauty of a Mozart sonata. There is something in this proportion that feels right, deep within us. Not because it is forced, but because we too are products of nature's mathematics. The human face, the branching of blood vessels, the structure of our DNA, all carry echoes of phi. We are golden beings, born of golden geometry. Recursive success. A lesson in time. But the Fibonacci sequence is not merely aesthetic. It is algorithmic. Each number arises from the union of its predecessors. There is no shortcut. No skipping ahead. This recursive quality makes Fibonacci a powerful metaphor for success, for learning, for evolution itself. Each step forward requires integrating what came before. In the long journey of life, biological, intellectual, even civilizational, the Fibonacci sequence reminds us that progress is not random. It is layered, cumulative, recursive. The universe unfolds one step at a time, and each step builds upon what came before. The mystical spiral. In many spiritual traditions, the spiral is a sacred symbol. It represents the journey inward, the path towards self-understanding, the quiet voice of the cosmos whispering its secrets. From the Druids of ancient Europe to the mystics of India, the spiral marks the threshold between the material and the transcendental. It is the symbol of the soul's expansion, of consciousness reaching outward like the arms of a galaxy. When we trace the Fibonacci spiral through space, we are tracing the logic of becoming, the rhythm of time, of birth and death, of stars and atoms. The universe is written in numbers. Galileo once said that the universe is a book written in the language of mathematics. Fibonacci's sequence is one of its most beautiful phrases. We find it in seashells and storms, pinecones and planetary orbits. We see it in the vast and the minute, in the sweep of galaxies and the curl of a fern. It tells us that the cosmos is not chaos. It is order, structured by simple rules. But these rules are not mechanical. They are elegant, full of resonance and meaning. They whisper that life, at its deepest level, is not arbitrary. It is mathematical. And mathematics, when we truly see it, is a form of poetry. Epilogue, the music of the spiral. There is a deep comfort in this pattern. It tells us that growth need not be reckless, that the path to greatness is built, step by step, in harmony with what came before. It tells us that evolution, beauty, and consciousness are not strangers to the universe, they are its natural consequences. We are not separate from the spiral. We are of it. We are the cosmos contemplating itself, through Fibonacci's numbers, through golden spirals, through the long recursive journey of being. We are made of star stuff. We are a way for the universe to know itself. And perhaps, in Fibonacci's quiet unfolding, the universe whispers how.